0.
Well, whilst we go this way, we talk about fuel economy. Running what year is this? 1987?
88.
Is it 88?
88, yeah.
Trying to think what mine
Last
was.
off, I think, yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know too much about Xr2s. I know.
Yeah, last of F's.
Oh right. Yeah. See, I thought because my E-Reg Xr3 was 88.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, it was an 88 spec.
Right.
So I presume that's, well, I don't know what year they started the XR3s or Mark IV Escorts.
No. Because my RS is an 88 as well.
Yeah.
On an F.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Well, my old man's an 89 on a G.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Because his XR3's like a crossover.
Right.
It's got 90 spec interior and door cards on there.
Oh,
But
okay.
88 spec bumpers and spoiler.
Yeah.
Now,
That had the switcheroo, or was it?
no, that's. I think they must have done it on the changeover, unless it has had the switch. But I don't know. The geezer that he bought it off said it's completely boggo.
Oh.
The only thing he done straight away was he bought a set of 90 spec Recaros
Yeah.
because he didn't like the 90 spec XR3 seats. They're too flat,
Oh, okay.
which they are.
Yeah.
But fingers crossed, that'll be on the channel. There'll be one to look because that's fucking noisy.
It's loud, isn't it? I couldn't believe how loud it was going, like following you down the A12.
Mate,
I could hear it over this, and I was leaving a gap. I could still hear you.
yeah, it is noisy. You want to be in it.
Yeah.
Headache central. You know, and the rear shocks, they're so gone. But I think because he uses it every day, he don't realise.
No.
He's just used to the way it drives. And I go in there, I'm like, Dad, your rear shocks.
Yeah, these have gone where it sat for so long, and then when it was on the back of the trailer, when we got back, you could see it all been weeping because it sat for so long.
Yeah, they dribble out their oil, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be hopefully another car for the channel when I eventually get another one.
Yeah.
Because I'm staying Ford. No, I think it's an addiction.
Is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely.
Like after driving your Focus ST, I just kept thinking about it.
Oh, you ain't got no sun visors, have you?
Not yet.
Roll cage.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrid. I didn't even think about that.
Still got to find some.
It's all them little bits, isn't it? It's the only
Yeah.
thing with owning a Ford, an old Ford, trying to use it regularly. It's all the little bits, like my old one, I had to buy the strap top covers for the back,
Oh, yeah.
and trying to find them was unreal. And it's a thing that you can't buy off another car,
No.
like another Ford, a later Ford, they don't have them.
different, isn't they?
Yeah, exactly. But I think that overall, I'd still rather drive one of these every day than something new.
Oh, I do.
You ain't even for the look you get or the posability of these. It's the drive's completely different.
Oh, big time, yeah. Like every time I jump in this, it takes me back to like 1998 when I had one back there.
Yeah. When I was like 5, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
barely even born, mate. Very fresh.
Yeah, I was about 18. Yeah, I'd give 30 quid for my first one.
Did ya?
Yeah.
You had a silver one, didn't you?
Yeah. But that was a A-Reg, so that was fucking rare.
That is first.
Yeah,
That was
first
right at the
month.
beginning.
But when I looked online, because a couple of mates didn't believe that it was an A-Reg XR2, they only made them for about 2 months. And then went
Right.
on to the B.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that would have been like a press car or something like that.
You should have kept that.
Oh, I wish I did.
And that's the things. All the things you wish you knew then that you knew now,
Yeah,
or know
back
now.
then it weren't like just go on your phone and look on the internet.
No.
Not really about then.
It's a throwaway car, weren't they?
Yeah.
That's what makes all these Fords worth so much money, because they were, to everyone else, a normal car. Obviously, Boy Racers got hold of them. Ah, a little Herald. Yeah. Is it a Herald or is it a Vitesse?
No, I don't know.
Well, I got brought up with Spitfires, and
Yeah.
he had, I don't know how many Spitfires when I was a kid. And then he bought the Capri in the year 2000, which was just a rolling shell, no engine. That's when I fell in love with Fords. So these must be your old back roads that you would have come down as a wee nipper.
Oh, yeah. Not in daylight, though.
No. So go on then, the differences between driving this and driving an everyday car, other than fun. There's got to be cons, there's got to be reasons not to do it.
It's juicy as hell.
Yeah.
Forever putting fuel in it.
And you got to run it on super.
Yeah. Even more expensive.
Yeah.
Bumpy as fuck.
Yeah.
Feel every little bump in the road.
Yeah.
That's about it. Oh, it stinks. Burning oil and
Yeah, but
and fresh fuel.
yeah, fresh fuel was because of the carb,
Yeah.
but the oil,
Yeah.
because you need to do your crank seals.
Crank seals need doing, yeah. So it drips on the exhaust.
Yeah. So that's all things that could be avoided.
Yeah. But it's just like a self-oil change all the time.
Well, yeah. So parts for these, when you can find them, I think they're reasonably cheap. I don't think they're
silly
bad.
little bits are cheap.
Yeah, like a CV boot.
Yeah.
Something stupid like that, you can still pick up parts for this from Euro car parts.
Yeah.
That's what I found, even with the RS, there's a few little stupid things that they haven't got.
But yeah, then you go to the old eBay and find what you want.
Second-hand car breakers, mate. Always spent so much money with every Escort that I've had. I've always bought second-hand shite off of Facebook sales or eBay or whatever.
Yeah.
This is what it's good for. And not even speeding.
No.
40 mile an hour. And this is what they're made for. This is where the fun comes from. Wheel spin.
A little spin.
Fucking hell. A little bit of a slip from the front.
Couldn't have been.
All that power. This is what I like now. So, a new car, like if we're in a 1 Series Beamer, like a 135, something like that, or for instance, a Z-Tech ST Fiesta, ST200. To get the thrill you get driving one of these at 50 mile an hour, you have to be doing 70, 80 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And even then, you can't feel it. So I think having one of these, personally, is better for your driving licence and points.
Yeah.
Then what?
It feels like you're going a lot faster.
Exactly
than you are,
that, yeah. I mean, obviously, you wouldn't fare as well in a crashing one of these in comparison to a new shape Fiesta.
No.
But the plan is not to crash.
Real
isn't it?
factor, yeah.
Yeah. The nostalgia, the smell of oil, the will it start?
Smell of fuel,
Yeah.
It always starts. It just takes a minute sometimes being a carb.
Yeah. That's why I used to love the old Escorts. Every Escort that I've had, no matter if it's a carbed one or or injected or an RS, every one that I've had, as soon as you've drove it for a little while, you stop, you get out for 10 minutes to go somewhere, you jump back in the car, go to start it, they're always shit.
Yeah.
They don't want to start, and it's all because of that start motor being right next to the exhaust manifold.
Yep, it's hot.
They get boiling hot and they don't want to go, do they?
No. I think sometimes over time the old fuel draws back as well, where it's hot under there, or evaporates.
Yeah, you're probably right. Fuel economy, shit. Drivability, fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
The best type of car that you can have for, well, you obviously can't buy them on finance, but you can get a bank loan. That's the only good thing about new cars. Obviously, people finance them, don't they? So you can look like you're earning £1 million a month, but really you're really not. You just got a good credit rating.
Yeah.
It's like false economy.
Yeah.
But with these, even if you were to get a 10 grand loan from the bank and buy one of these, you have it for 10 years. You're not ever gonna, unless you smash it up, you're not ever gonna lose that 10 grand that you've got.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You look how these modern cars depreciate over time.
Oh fuck me. Yeah.
Horrendous.
And that's the thing I think that people miss out on when they're looking to buy one of these. Is it is a lot of money to fork out in the first place.
Mm.
I mean, spending, I don't know what these are worth, 10 grand.
Around that, depending on the market.
Yeah. Well, I mean, looking online as I have been recently, for a put it in this way, for a decent Xr3 on the road, MOT, little bit of like wheels on it or something like that, been lowered a little bit, been the usual kind of fettled with, you're looking at somewhere between 6 and 10k for a good one, an okay one in my eyes.
Yeah.
So you get yourself a loan, you buy one of them. Your insurance as a first-time driver ain't going to be fantastic. The best thing to do is get your insurance on a 1.1 Fiesta to start, build up a year's no claims, then go over to Classic and get Classic car insurance. I was lucky, well not lucky, I didn't pass my test till I was 24 or 25, so I got Classic insurance for my first car.
Yeah.
My insurance 250 or 300 quid a year with an agreed value. So my agreed value for the Xr3 was 9 grand, and I paid 3.5 for it.
Yeah.
So if you're Classic insuring this, I'm presuming you're Classic insurance on this.
Yeah, that's about 240, I think.
Yeah.
With a couple of bolt-ons.
Yeah, exactly. And how much they do you agreed value for on this?
8, I think.
8?
Yeah.
That's lower than what I thought, to be fair.
That was quite a while ago now, though.
Oh, right. So if you were to do it again, you'd be looking at probably 10 grand.
Yeah.
Agreed value. Some twat steals your car from outside your house while you're sleeping. You've got 10 grand in your back pocket. It ain't as quick as that, obviously. They've got to look for everything to make sure it was actually stolen. But you get your money back. That's the only good thing with Classic insurance. Obviously, you don't get no claims. They don't build up on Classic. But overall, it's cheaper, I think.
Yeah, the most expensive part about this having on the road is the blinking tax every year.
Yeah, well, I think it's the Labour government are trying to do away with that, where cars become tax exempt.
Yeah.
But if they don't, then yours will be tax exempt.
MOT exempt.
3 years.
3 years?
I think it's 3 years from where we are now.
Yeah.
Because my old man's Capri's just about to become tax exempt, and that's 1986.
Yeah, I think if they do bring that in, I'll miss it. This won't be eligible.
That'll be annoying.
Yeah.
But I mean, with these, are you going to want to use it all year round? Is it an all year round car? Yeah, I know it was for you.
It is at the moment.
And my RS was an all year round car.
Yeah. But I think once my RS is done, then I've got that on the road, this will come off the road, and then I'll be doing a load of work to it.
Yeah.
Just give it a little resto, swap the engine out and do the crank seals and clean it up.
Yeah. Well, we'll be able to
Clean the bay up.
be able to document all that.
Yeah.
Dropping collets.
That's it. No, we're going to do that.
No. What's it? You just buy a whole pack of rags and stuff them down the fucking porch.
Yeah. Like we was going to do, but didn't.
No, it's because we got over. Well, you got overexcited.
You did. You started ripping things apart.
And then you snapped the fucking bolt in the head.
You did.
Then you had to run
I
off.
had to save you and use my old head for parts.
Well, you got staged head
Yes.
with dual springs.
Stage 3.
Oh.
Bigger valves. Ported head.
That's alright.
That's going in the RS at some point.
That'd be fucking cool.
Mm.
That is one thing that I think we all in the kind of car scene want, without sounding stupid, I think everyone in the car scene who has something, be it a bog standard Escort or a souped up Cosworth,
Yeah.
people want other people to look.
Yeah, when I first got it on the road and taking the kids out, they used to say like, oh, we feel like we're famous because everyone's looking at us.
Yeah.
And everywhere we went, everyone was staring and flashing or waving or something.
Yeah. I always said it to Pops, whenever I've had like the Xr2, the RS, whatever I've had, if you want to pull blokes or older blokes, you buy a classic car.
Yeah. Flat Eric.
Flat Eric. That's old school, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that from? Is that
The old Levi advert.
Ah.
Oizo. That flat beat song. Remember that? No?
Nah, mate. You're too old. I told you this. We are now back at, well, now back at yours.
Yeah.
Coffee. So we can have our coffee. So overall, Xr2 as a daily driver, I think it's achievable.
Yeah.
I think
I did get quite a few people telling me off though when I had all my tools and bits hanging out of it and stuff.
yeah,
But yeah, I had to use it.
if you're remembering it as an everyday car, which you would use it like that.
Yeah.
Which they were, like we say, it's like super minis, isn't they, really? Like back in the day, the cars for the people were Fords, so everyone had a Ford.
Yeah.
All you have to do is go on Google Maps and even fast track back to 2009.
Yeah.
Everyone had a Ford on their driveway and they were just everyday run-of-the-mill cars.
That's it, yeah.
Mark 1
Throwaway
Mondeos,
cars.
taxis,
Yeah.
and whatnot. My old man must have had thousands of them. It was cabs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think if you are going to do it, now's probably the best time to get into it because you're only going one way.
Yeah, I see quite a few youngsters now driving around in older cars.
Yeah.
Seems to be a thing these days, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Well, even if it's like a 1.4 gear, whatever you can put your hands on, get it,
Yeah.
keep it. I know I'm one to say keep it because to get rid of everything, but
but you regret it though, didn't you?
I now regret the RS.
Yeah.
I haven't ever regretted the RS, but you sent me a video of your RS running 2-3 weeks ago, and
something like that.
ever since that video, I've regretted selling the RS.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's coming here.
Mercury grey as well.
Yeah, coming here brings me back to coming through the trees, and
Yeah.
that's why I'll put the.
Sounded nice, didn't it?
The backfires and obviously
All echoed, didn't it?
that weren't far off being what I wanted it to be, but yeah. Now he's made me sad. Xr2 as a daily driver, why not?
Yeah.
Anything
Good
old,
fun.
do it. Do it while you can.